What's good, YouTube? It's your boy SKY Jordan. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about how to record better songs. I got some tips and tricks for you because I know you got the presets, the templates, the microphones, the interfaces. I know you know how to mix and shit, but listen, before we get to the mix, we gotta record. So let's talk about it. Tip number one: set up a reward system. And what I mean by a reward system, like have something that you're gonna work towards to where you can be like, I can't get this until I finish this amount of songs. All right. For example, let's say you want some new Jordans that drop next Saturday. Be like, I gotta get the Jordans. I want the Jordans. I know I can get the Jordans, but I can't get the Jordans unless I record 3 full songs and have them ready to be mixed before the Jordans drop. And if you complete the goal, you get the shoes. If you don't, you don't get the shoes. This is gonna help you be disciplined, right? Like a lot of artists lack discipline. I'm not saying every artist lacks discipline, but like majority of artists lack discipline because they start stuff and they never finish it, right? And they never come back to it. They end up with hundreds of unfinished songs because let's say you record for 3 months straight and you never finish a song. How are you gonna drop anything? A lot of people are like, yo, I've been working on this, been working on that, been working on this, been working on that. But when you go look at it, it's like there's a lot of unfinished songs. And learning how to be disciplined to finish songs, complete songs, you'll do a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get better at making songs if you never make songs, right? Half a song, part of a hook, part of a verse, that's not a song. It's an unfinished song. Like, even if you record a full song and it's trash, you can get feedback and learn how to improve on that, all right? So set up a reward system. Whatever works for you, find something that you can do that's actually realistic. You know what I'm saying? So just try that out. Tip number 2, record top line. I say that over and over and over and over and over. I stand on that. I'm gonna preach it. Record top line because that's gonna get your initial thoughts, how you really feel. You're gonna come up with some catchy melodies. You know what I'm saying? You could do like 1 take, 2 take, 3 takes. You could do 5 takes. I don't care how many top line takes you do. Before you put the pen to the pad, do top line. Like if you're melodic rappers, and I know a lot of melodic rappers, singers, you know what I'm saying, singers gotta be melodic, but you know what I'm saying, they watch my channel. So listen, do top line. Like I know a lot of people get tired of using the same melodies over and over and over. Doing top line will help you experiment freely without having to think too hard. And then when you want to write or punch in, you got melody ideas to go back to and pull from. You might even come up with the hook off the top line. You might come up with a verse or something off the top line. You know what I'm saying? Top line can lead to a lot of different things. But I just want you to get in the habit of being able to release the emotion that you feel when you hear the beat, all right? Because if you can do that, you'll connect to the beat more. In reality, will make the song be a little bit better because you're connected to it, all right? And it will help you record better because you'll feel a little bit more confident because it's like, yo, I like this melody, so let me just fill in the words to make this melody hit even harder. Tip number 3, try a different song structure format or recording format, however you want to put it. But if you always record the hook first, try coming in recording the verse. If you always record the verse first, come in and record the hook. You know, if that's not working for you, record a pre-chorus first, record the bridge first, do the outro before the intro. Just play around with different methods, right? Do this for like 3 to 5 songs. You don't have to just switch your whole complete recording process. Just try different things because a beat might cause for like a certain vibe to come in that you're not really in after you're done doing a hook. I think I don't even know what the fuck I said, but you get what I'm saying. So it's like record what you feel in the moment. Don't be like, I gotta record the hook first. If you're not really feeling recording the hook or you're not just set on the hook, record the verse. Because you can come back and tweak the hook, re-record the hook over and over and over. Because you just want to record what you're comfortable with recording at that moment. Because for you to get better songs, you know what I'm saying, you got to be confident. And if you're not really feeling the song and stuff like that, it's not going to work out for you. Tip number 4, make songs about past experiences. All right. It don't have to be currently going on right now. You could have got your heart broke 3 years ago. You can still pull from that emotion if you choose to, all right? You can write it from your perspective. You can write it from your best friend's perspective of seeing you, how you dealt with it. You can ask questions to your ex, or probably your ex probably already told you, but it's like you can write it from their perspective. Like, use past experiences, use moments that you've experienced in life. You know what I'm saying? Because that will make the song a little bit better. You'll feel a little bit more comfortable. You'll be more confident in saying some of the stuff that you say if you actually experienced it or know people or seen it happen firsthand, all right? Because a lot of people fall into the, I guess, like the imposter syndrome where like they start rapping what their favorite rappers do because they think their life is just like their favorite rapper's life, and they just start to do shit that's not even them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like right from the experiences that happen in your life. You know what I'm saying? So like you can talk about heartbreak 1,000 times, but you can do it 1,000 different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of different situations that lead to heartbreak. It's a lot of situations that lead to being happy. It's a lot of situations that lead to falling in love. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not like they've been making love songs for like over 50 years. You know what I'm saying? They've been making R&B, sex, baby making music songs for like 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Country songs, they've been making the same country songs with the same concepts over and over and over and over, but it sounds different. It's a new vibe. It's just new. They found a way to reinvent it. So you being a person, everybody experience emotions, everybody have moments in life that affect them differently. So make that, because if you could talk about that, people experience that. You know, it's probably more people out there that relate more to you than you think. So make music about your experiences in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the artist, you feel certain things and you can put it out there in the world. You can paint it however you feel. Just just make sure it's based in something that you experienced or just know of. Tip number 5, don't force anything. All right. And what I mean by don't force anything, if you're not feeling like recording, don't force it. All right. Take the break, take the time off. Like if you're not feeling it that day, do something that can boost your mood, make you feel a little bit better, then come back to that shit tomorrow or a couple days later, all right? I want you to be in a good mood. But if you're not really feeling happy and you're trying to make a happy song, make a sad song. Make a song about how you feeling in that moment, you know? Don't force it, right? Like if certain words aren't fitting within your flow or your cadence, your offbeat or something like that, take the words out. You don't always have to keep the words there. Sometimes when we're writing, you know what I'm saying, we might write something on paper, it looks good. When we're rapping it in our head, it sounds good, but when we rap it out loud, we don't get it right. That's fine. Like we don't have to force it. We're the creators. We can go back and change it. Nobody says what we write has to stay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be like, yo, I need to go back and change something. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. You know, that's a lot of things that a lot of people do it because they think if they do it the first time, it's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Sometimes we might have to rewrite a verse 27 times. Like if it takes 27 times to rewrite a verse, that's fine. You don't always have to do it in one writing session, two writing sessions. Like you don't have to do it. Like you're not in competition with somebody else's creative process. You know what I'm saying? Like people create differently. Nobody's gonna create exactly like you. You know what I'm saying? It might be similar, but people create differently. You know, and you got to be able to understand that and just don't force yourself. Like if you if somebody is not writing their music and they just punching in, you don't have to do that if you're not comfortable with doing it or you're not good at it. You know what I'm saying? So don't force yourself to do anything that you're not comfortable with doing. You know, if you want to improve and work towards punching in and freestyling and stuff, you can do that in baby steps. You don't have to just do a full 180 and just be like, yo, I'm never writing again. I'm just going to punch in. For some people, that might work. Other people, it may not. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, don't force anything, because if you force anything, your songs are not going to get better. Then you're going to end up hating the music that you're making because you're not feeling true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, don't force anything. Last tip I'm gonna leave you with is have fun. Like we can tell when you're forcing it in the booth, right? You can tell that because just like when a person's talking to you, you can tell if a person is having fun, if they're passionate about what they're saying, by their delivery, their facial expressions. You know what I'm saying? You can hear it in their voice versus a person that don't give a fuck about something and they're just saying it just to say it for the fuck of it, right? Like when people go and record songs, you can tell if they really fuck with it when they were recording with it or had fun. The studio session was a good vibe, or you could tell if it was intimidating, like a fucked up studio session? Was it boring? Like, did the engineer know what they was doing? Was the rapper comfortable? Was the singer comfortable? Like, you can tell all of that through the vocal performance, because when I listen to songs that people send in, I can tell when people are confident. You know what I'm saying? I can tell when people had fun recording, because you can hear it in the vocal presentation. You can hear it in the energy. You can tell, you can hear the passion in the hunger in people's voices. Because if people want to be successful, famous, have a following, have fans connect and love their music, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to tell that in the music, right? You're gonna be able to tell that. So if you're not having fun, if you're putting too much pressure on yourself when you're recording, stop doing that. Like, stop putting too much pressure on yourself. Like, this next song you record does not have to be the song that gets you out of whatever situation that you're currently in. Like, you gotta stop thinking like that. Small steps. Like, to build success, you gotta have small steps, and those small steps are gonna build a foundation for your success to stand on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, build the confidence, build it up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I want you to record better songs. I want you to get the streams. I want you to get the views. I want you to get the follows, the subscribers. I want you to get the viewers when you live stream. Like, I want you to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just telling you, like, if you putting too much pressure on yourself, stop. Just enjoy the process. Like, a lot of people try to force it. And I just told you a while ago, don't force anything. A lot of people try to force the process. Enjoy that shit, all right? Because, like, it, just enjoy it. That's all I can say. Enjoy the process, have fun. Because when I record songs, I like to have fun. Like, like, if people come to me and I have to record them, I want them to have fun. I don't want them to be in there like being worried or being like scared they gonna fuck up and shit like that, bro. I don't give a fuck. Have fun, vibe out, do you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want people to do. Vibe out, have fun, record better music, connect to the music, all that shit like that. But listen, let me know what you struggle with, man. Just let me know some of the stuff y'all struggle with, for real though. You know what I'm saying? But listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy SKY Jordan. I'm out of it. Alright, cool.